Hey guys, in this video, I wanted to give you guys some tips, important study tips for year 11 Atar chemistry. I thought this was very important considering the fact that we've got the 2 week term 1 break. So I thought these are important tips that I could give you to help you do well for year 11 Atar chemistry. So the first thing I would really encourage you guys to do is to get the student program. All right, now if you notice that when I teach you guys, I teach through the student program, and that student programs obtained from SCASA. All right, now obviously whatever syllabus, whatever assessments that I'm preparing for you, the judging standards and the grading system is based from the judging standard from SCASA. All right, so I'm not reinventing the wheel, I'm just reinforcing what SCASA tells me. So therefore, from the document in SCASA, you've got the 11 chemistry syllabus, which I've put on the Connect page. That's how I prepare your student program. Now, your student program has the list of objectives that you guys need to go through, and that's what I'll be using to teach you on a weekly basis. So the first thing I would encourage you guys to do is to go through the 11 chemistry syllabus, all right, word for word, because that tells you what you need to study. All right, so when you're learning about the atomic structure, it tells you to grade length, breadth as well, to tell you what you need to study, how far you need to go through. All right, so obviously that's the first thing. Know what you need to study, because that's basically your, I tend to call it the GPS. That's your direction. That's telling you what you need to do to study a particular topic in chemistry. All right, the second thing is what textbooks to use. All right, now you guys know I'm consistent with the textbook that I use. I use the Essential Chemistry textbook, which is something that I get from here. All right, it has short notes, it has key points in there. So why I like this book is it tells you what you need to study, it gives you the definitions. All right, so always remember, just like any other subject, when you're learning chemistry, there are certain keywords that you guys need to know. All right, so it's important to write those keywords in your notebook. All right, so in that way you understand. So for example, if you're talking about separation techniques, you write down there's filtration, there's evaporation, there's chromatography, there's distillation, there's fractional distillation. In that way, you're enriching your vocabulary, you're understanding the words and the definitions. So that will give you clues as to, oh yeah, for this week these are the keywords that I need to know. All right, you could even go further, like for example, if I'm teaching periodic trends, I will talk about getting you to know new definitions like atomic radii, electronegativity, all right, first ionization energy, shielding effect. All right, so these are keywords that you associate when you're understanding. So I like the Essential Chemistry textbook because at the end it has the keywords. All right, and when there's a text, it's got the keywords on the other side. So in that way you're understanding, it's sort of prepping you, it's giving you some clues for you to understand what you need to know. All right, the next thing is you writing short notes. All right, now it is very, very important that it's very easy to look on PowerPoint, it's very easy to look in a video. All right, but the real learning takes place when you get a piece of paper and you write. All right, there's a fine connection between your motor skills and your cognitive skills that really helps you to understand. By you looking at the notes, all right, a little bit of information can come in, but we're here to raise the standard. So therefore, if you want to fully understand and fully know what you need to do, I would really encourage you guys to write your notes, because in that way you're writing in your own language, you're writing in your own understanding. All right, the next thing I wanted to talk about is questions. All right, now you must remember, all right, questions test your understanding. Questions check if you understand a specific topic. All right, that's your understanding of a topic to what level. All right, so I've had some students who would basically read notes and think, oh, that's it, I understand. All right, now unfortunately, here's the bad news: that will not help you pass year 11 Atar chemistry. You need to answer as many questions from this book. All right, the set questions are pretty good, they help you understand. At the same time, you also need to answer questions from here. Why I like this book is not only does it help you prepare for experiments, but for every topic it even gives you the list of questions. Like I said, practice makes perfect. The more questions you solve, the better is your confidence. You can either work with a friend discuss some questions, or you could either work individually. Questioning is very, very important. I always encourage students, when they've understood a topic, I check for understanding and I get them to answer said questions. All right. The next thing is the mind map. All right. Now, I know in human biology we use mind maps and flowcharts. In chemistry too, you can, to help understand as well. Now, some students visually understand, so I encourage students to use your mind maps and flowcharts to understand. The other one that I've seen students use a lot, and I also encourage, is the use of YouTube clips. All right. Now, the beauty about the internet is there's so much information out there. If you want to learn a topic about mole concept and stoichiometry, for example, or for example, components of the atom, all right, you're going to get at least 100 YouTube clips on that. But it's very important that you look at what is legit, what is written by people, or the videos that are shown by people who are qualified in this field. All right. What you don't want to do is, once you've understood a topic, keep going through more videos, because you don't have time for that. Once you've understood a topic, move on, watch that video, and then move on to your next one. All right. So that's basically what I wanted to mention about. The other thing that you can do also is to check your understanding of a concept is work with a friend that you're very comfortable with. All right, get them to quiz you, get them to ask you, all right, to check your understanding, because in that way students can understand much more better when their friends explain it to them. All right, so that's also another powerful tool that I encourage students to do, is to interact with one another. All right, any friend that you're very comfortable with, speak with them, explain a topic, they'll be able to explain it better, and they can give you feedback and say, oh, by the way, you missed out this point, this is one point that you need to do. All right, so the game is very simple. All right, key simple strategies that I've just outlined here. All right, but most important thing is look at your student program, because not only does it tell you what topics you need to learn, it also tells you what are the assessments. All right, what are the types of assessments, what's the weighting, because that really preps you up. All right, writing your notes, answering questions, these are very, very important things. All right, hope you guys get much from this. Take care, see you.